So, hi, I'm Lawrence and Kilo Permaculture Farm, and this is an olive tree we planted last summer. My friend Eric gave it to us because it was in his way at his land, and we planted it in the summer. We had to dig a 2-meter hole with a digger and got it in, and you can see there's loads of growth now, so it's alive. And then today he's given me another tree which is in the back of my van. Here's Eric.
Hello.
And here it is. So somehow we need to dig a hole by hand in this blistering heat, and then dig a hole to get that root ball in, and then we need to somehow get it out the van and up into place. So there's 2 of us, 2 spades, blistering sun, shade from the van, and some very hard soil. So we're going to go ahead, dig this hole and get it in there.
I saw Portuguese, some of the old dudes store all their things in buckets of water, so that of course. That's fine.
Siestaing. All right, so we got the hole dug. Got the hole dug here, and where is the hole? The light is no good. Okay, I'm here in the hole, but the tree's gonna go, and then the tree's here in the van with on a pallet with a strap, and then that strap is connected to a chain which is connected to the olive tree we planted last summer. So all I got to do now is drive the van forwards so the tree comes out of the van, and all we're going to hope for is that the tree doesn't break, van doesn't break, and the tree doesn't fall down. So first step's to get the tree out the van, and then we're going to see how we can get it in the hole.
Okay, alright, so it's like a nice and easy kind of scenario. And yeah. Obviously I'll keep an eye on this tree as well. I'll keep an eye on this tree. Okay, nice and easy. Stop, stop! Oh, hang on. Wait, wait. Okay, again, nice and easy. Stop. Hang on. Okay, go. Stop. Yeah, all right. Yeah, drive. I mean, great. Look at that. We missed the hole. That's fine. We're pretty close to it.
I wonder if we got it. So there we go. How's the van?
It doesn't seem broken. Not even the lights, not even the rubbers.
So we got one olive tree standard. Only problem is we missed the hole. So I don't know. Next job is to see what we can do with that. Last time we used a digger, bulldozer, and last time we damaged the van a lot. Now it's just us two. So I think we're going to use a ratchet strap and just yank it in. See if I can do this at the same time.
Yep.
Okay, so what doesn't fall to you? Oh, this is going to pull me as well.
Yeah, that's why you have to hold it up.
I think I have to hold the rope. We obviously can't film and work, but we're half in 2 olive trees in the car park where there's no shade. So there we go. We've got the olive tree in the hole, more or less at a nice angle. Then the next step of planting an olive tree in the blistering heat is a beer. So we're going to go for a beer and then we'll get some compost and fill up the hole. So the tree's ready, we've had our beer. We're going to put the soil back in and we've got a wheelbarrow of compost and we've got a bucket of worm castings. So we're going to get the compost, the worm castings and the soil back in, and then we're going to cover everything on top with aged sheep manure, and then we're going to cover that with straw, and then we're going to put a whole load of water in there. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I don't have a tripod, otherwise I'd film us doing it.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to use this spade.
No.
Bit of compost. Okay. So we've got the tree in its hole. We've filled the soil. And yeah, we've got a mound around it so we can water it easily. We've got a wheelbarrow of compost and a bucket of worm castings, and the next stuff is to get a load of aged manure on it. So next up we need some water. So Eric's bringing the water over in a barrel. It's a nice barrel that you can roll. We have got irrigation, but we're going to roll this over and then set up the irrigation tomorrow because it just needs water now.
Oh yeah, you can see it now. Yeah. Literally we're creating sinkholes and the water is flowing in. To the air leaving and coming up through the water.
So I'll give him a hand.
Fucking thing. This is, yeah. You need someone who can just take responsibility for it, and then when it doesn't work you can shout at them.
So we've covered the tree with aged manure now from the sheep. You can thank the sheep for this nice compost which we've composted. You can check our other video out on how we did that. The sheep have just passed. They were checking it out. They really love the olive trees. They've already eaten all the new growth at the bottom of the old olive tree we planted last year.